MCG was cast in darkness as Essendon and Richmond celebrated Dreamtime at the G. By the time the ball was bounced, it was Cale Hooker who stole the spotlight. The defender did a superb job blanketing Coleman medallist Jack Riewoldt. Jobe Watson, Brent Stanton and Dyson Heppel all played damaging roles in the midfield.
To Heppel around the corner to Ryder!
But it was super sub Nathan Lovett-Murray who swung the momentum back the Bombers' way late in the game.
Picked up by Lovett-Murray! Lovett-Murray, magnificent goal from the boundary line!
Hard-fought 19-point win, continuing an impressive start to the season.
Didn't go for it! Meant it for Watson, but he kicked the goal accidentally.
Round 9 saw the Bombers take on a fiery Greater Western Sydney in the first match at the Giants' new stadium. It was the apprentice, James Hird, up against the old master, Kevin Sheedy, going head-to-head in the coach's box for the first time. David Zaharakis and Ben Howlett provided important drive from the midfield, while skipper Jobe Watson proved more than a handful for the new kids on the block.
He's a superstar of the game now, Jobe Watson.
Tom Bell-Chambers, Alwyn Davey and Stuart Cramery all finished with bags of 3 as the Bombers ran out 66-point winners.
Out in front here of Cramery. No one between here and the goal. Have a look at this. There's the wide shot. He can go all the way. Can he bounce it and retrieve it? He can. And Cramery will kick the goal.
Young gun Jake Buckets Carlisle continued his impressive start to the season, earning a Rising Star nomination for his superb performance.
Fantastic, as you say before the game, Das. This man's improving week by week.
A determined and winless Melbourne showed up to take on the Bombers in round 10 at the MCG. On a cold and wet night in Melbourne, Dustin Fletcher was rock solid on the last line of defence.
Look who's back there. Look who reads it better than anyone else.
Courtney Dempsey was creative across halfback and David Zaharakis silky smooth through the middle. But the Bombers were missing their opportunities in front of goal. And despite a team lifter from the skipper late in the game...
Watson with a little poker! He's got it! The Bombers are back!
It simply wasn't enough to get the team over the line, going down by 6 points. It was a sluggish start to the round 11 clash against Sydney, but in just his second season of AFL, Dyson Heppel continued to show his class and courage.
Oh, Heppel! That is magnificent!
Trailing the Swans by 47 points at three-quarter time, the game appeared over. But a gutsy final quarter, led by Ben Howlett and Jobe Watson, saw the Swans' healthy lead cut to shreds.
Watson's got the set! He's taken the mark! The clock at 2:03 and ticking. If he's live here, Watson comes in and kicks the goal.
The Bombers' 8-goal surge, not enough though. The Swans hanging on by just 4 points.
Umpire's called play! No. The umpire has called play on!
Off the back of the bye, the Bombers headed west in search of their first win at Patterson Stadium since 2008. Stuart Cramery jet-fired the Bombers, putting on the afterburners to launch the Bombers' attack.
Through the middle, no one between he and the goal. He can go all the way. He's taken it far and on. Look at that. Amazing stuff. He said, I'm faster and more athletic than you'll ever be.
In front of his home crowd, midfielder David Myers provided important drive going forward. But the standout of the night was Michael Hurley, the key forward bagging 6 goals in a dominant display.
Hurley goals! Unbelievable things happening here at the moment.
The Dockers left deflated as the Bombers ended their Perth hoodoo by 24 points.
Bombers extend it to 25.
Essendon backed up its big win in the West with a demolition job on the Western Bulldogs in round 14.
Go for home and have a look at that. Talk about split the middle. Bombers 4 in a row on fire.
Hurley enjoyed another night up forward, bagging 5 goals and taking 12 marks.
Early got the bender. This will go end over end magnificently. What great control of the ball.
Once again, Jobe Watson was the most damaging midfielder on the ground with 30 disposals and 3 goals.
Jobe off the outside of his boot. What a magnificently talented leader.
Kyle Reemers worked hard at both ends of the ground. Michael Hibberd and Courtney Dempsey providing important runs across half-back.
Long ball. Dempsey says no way.
The Bombers finished as strongly as they started to record an 84-point win.